What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode we got invited to the castle for some cake, but of course Bowser showed up and kidnapped the princess. So now it's up to us to collect a bunch of stars and travel to the center of the universe so we can save her. You know, typical Mario plot devices. That being said, we're going to start our adventure by stepping onto this giant button and activating the Starship Mario. That way we can go out and search for more galaxies, or galaxies that we've been to already, and find some more power stars. So, let's go guys! And without further ado, we'll get introduced to one of the biggest changes from Mario Galaxy 1 to Mario Galaxy 2, and that is quite simply the world map. So, this is the world map. Just point at your destination and press A to jump into that galaxy. Like I said, this spaceship runs on energy from power stars. Right now, it looks like we got enough power to go this far. We're gonna need more power stars. So, let's do it. For your princess and my crew, take it away, Captain. Alright, you got it, Lubba. So yes, instead of a, hub world like the Comet Observatory, we now have a world map a la Super Mario Bros. 3 or something like that. A change I don't really like, but you know what? It does its job and it does it well enough, so I'm not really going to complain about it. Although I would have preferred another hub world. That being said, the game wants us to go to Yoshi Star Galaxy, so who am I to defy the game? Let's fly to this galaxy, see what we can find, and hopefully pick up some more power stars. So this is a brand new galaxy, as I said, Yoshi Star Galaxy. Saddle up with Yoshi is the mission. Let's do it to it. Sounds like it's gonna be a fun time. Although to be fair, there's really not a whole lot in this game that doesn't sound like it's going to be fun. As you guys can probably tell though, from the title of this mission, yes, Yoshi is another huge addition to Super Mario Galaxy 2. So now we can actually ride him in this game. I know a lot of people wanted him in Galaxy 1, but for whatever reason, they just couldn't include him. But they rectified that mistake in Galaxy 2, so I'm looking forward to hopping on our buddies back again, because who doesn't love riding Yoshi? I mean, you might not like him because he's really good in Super Smash Bros. And I'm just really bad at the game and always get beat by him, but you know what? I'm going to look past that and save him from this Magic Koopa. Now, if you're fast enough there, what you can do is actually, launch off this Goomba and then land on the Magic Koopa, kind of like that, but clearly, I am not skilled at this game, so I could not pull that off. And where did that Goomba even go? I sort of jumped on him, but he also disappeared. Kind of weird. Whatever, let's just free our pal Yoshi, and there he is in all his glory. So, Yoshi hatched from the egg. Hooray! You saved me! I was trying to save my friends, but then I got turned into an egg and trapped. Oh no! I know, we should team up. Come on, hop on my back. Alright, you don't have to ask me twice, let's do it. So while we're on Yoshi, we can do a couple of interesting things. Obviously, we still have access to our spin, but we now have access to Yoshi's flutter jump, so now we can jump a lot higher than we could before. Besides that, Yoshi has the unique ability to eat pretty much everything in the entire game. Well, not everything, but the game will tell you what he can eat, and he can eat a lot of things. So, anytime you're riding Yoshi and you see a red circle appear around something, chances are if you press the B button, Yoshi will eat it and then convert it to star bits. So, riding Yoshi is really a lot of fun, and definitely makes collecting star bits a little bit easier. He's also a little bit faster than Mario, I think, so for moving around quickly, Yoshi is definitely the way to go. Yoshi does have some other abilities that we'll talk about later, and there are also different colored Yoshis that have completely different abilities, so there is still a lot to see and a lot to learn about this game, justifiably so considering we're only on the second mission, so we're gonna learn a whole lot very quickly in this game. Anyways, that being said, if we jump right on top of this mountain, guess what? There is the Comet medal for this galaxy, so make sure you pick that up. Oh, by the way, these berries, I guess you could call them, that I'm eating, I believe if you eat 10 of them total, Yoshi will give you a 1-up. Although, like I said in the last episode, 1-ups don't really matter, since after you save and quit the game, you go back down to 5 anyway, so not really that useful for me, since Normally, I reset the game after like every recording session, so not like I'm going to be keeping these lives for a really long time. Anyways, we got ourselves another bonus room. This time there is no invincibility stars, so they just want you to eat all these enemies with Yoshi, which is not really a big deal. You can get yourself a lot of star bits just by doing this. But, speaking of these bonus rooms, for the most part, some of them are kind of out of the way, and since they really only serve the purpose of giving you extra lives, I think I'm going to start skipping them because, like I just said, lives don't really matter, so I kind of don't see a purpose of going out of my way just to get some extra lives and waste some time. Let's grab this giant berry though, and if we pull back, we can pull it off of this plant and reveal this launch star. So, let's get off this first planet, and to our right, a volcano will explode, giving us a ton of star bits, so try and collect as many of those as you can, and make your way to this little tiny planetoid. Let's try our luck, guys. Hopefully we get lucky, and of course we don't. Fantastic. So yeah, when you get the Bowser thing, an enemy will spawn. Not a big deal. You can also get coins, star bits, or a 1-up from those things, I believe, but yeah, we just did not get lucky at all with that. So, what do you say we get out of here, and hopefully our luck improves as we go through this level. And I apologize, guys, but I have to do it. I have to gush about this game just a little bit because, honestly, it is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, being able to go from planet to planet and explore a whole new area is so much fun. And the best part is, all the areas are, like, bright, colorful, and vibrant. The music is all upbeat. This game is really just a joy to play. And honestly, I think the Galaxy series are probably the best Mario 3D platformers. Like, some people will probably say, oh, Sunshine is better, but I don't know, man. Like, everything about the Galaxy games is just pure unadulterated fun. Like, sure, they have the purple coin missions, which we'll get into later on, and those can be kind of a drag, but let's remember that, like, Sunshine and 64 all had, like, 100 coin missions and red coin missions and blue coins and stuff like that, so all things considered, it's really not that bad. Anyways, we got ourselves a new Yoshi ability, so anytime we see one of these flowers, we can latch onto it with Yoshi's tongue and sort of use it to swing across gaps or reach higher platforms. It's a mechanic they use a lot in this game, so make sure you get good at it, because if you don't, you're gonna have a hard time with some of the levels later on, because they make use of this a lot, and if you don't know how to time your swings, well, you're probably gonna end up dying quite a bit. And goodbye, Paragoomba. Once you take off their wings, well, they can't fly anymore, so he just fell into the abyss. Now, these freaking spider things, man, I absolutely hate these guys. They're kind of weird to kill. Like, you need to stun them and then sort of, like, swing into them a couple of times and kick them. I don't really know how to kill them. They sort of just, like, die randomly. They're really, really obnoxious enemies, though, so hopefully we can just, like, take these guys out quickly. And come on, dude, can you just, like, die for me? You're kind of, like, in my way. Seriously. Alright, there we go. I don't know why that guy, like, wasn't dying. I really don't understand these enemies at all, but whatever, not a big deal. See, that guy died quickly. You know what, screw that. I'm not gonna go for the 1-up. It doesn't even matter. You could, like, just pull out that platform like you did before and grab it, but really, who honestly cares about a stinking 1-up? I know, I don't. Plus, we're actually really, really close to the star, so I really didn't want to, like, miss the cycle of those platforms. I think there's actually another berry over here we can eat, but the star for this level is right here, so let's just bash it open, and there it is. Unfortunately, not going to be able to backflip into that one, but we can back flutter and get it that way, so I'll accept it. And yes, Yoshi is in the cutscene when you grab the star, so that's kinda cool. But now let's head back to Starship Mario with our second star. Another level down. And now there are some changes here on Starship Mario that I'll show off right after we get past, like, this next little segment here. So Starship Mario can now advance, which isn't entirely true because we actually need 3 stars to get past that square. Say, I don't mean to pry or anything, but what is that thing over there? What's he talking about? Well, now on Mario's nose is a Yoshi egg. I mean, be straight with me, pal. You hatching alien eggs now? Ha-ha! Alright, so, yes, after you meet like a new character or a new NPC, chances are they will appear here on Starship Mario. So, now that we've sort of met Yoshi, we've unlocked him here. So now, when we go over to Mario's nose, we can easily just break open this Yoshi egg, hop on his back, and now we can explore a new area of Starship Mario. So right up here, there are exactly 10 of these little berries. If we eat all of them, of course, we will get a 1-up. Not sure if I really explained it, but yeah, Yoshi can actually target more than one thing at a time, so use that to your advantage. If you ever do want an easy 1-up, you can probably find a couple of them here on Starship Mario, but that one with Yoshi is probably the earliest one that you can get. Anyways, someone else wanted me to show off the second entrance to the engine room of Starship Mario, so if you just jump up here on this chimney, it's actually a pipe, so you can fall down and go directly into the engine room. Not really any different, someone just kind of wanted me to show that off. Now that that is done though, and we've sort of like showcased all the new stuff here on Starship Mario, what do you say we step around this button again, and look for some more stars? So we could go back to Yoshi Star Galaxy, but instead of doing that, what do you say we go all the way back to the very first galaxy, Sky Station Galaxy, and pick up the second star here? Let's do it. I mean, you don't actually have to do it this way. You can sort of like collect the third star in whichever galaxy you want to, but for me personally, kind of like my OCD makes me want to finish up one galaxy first before I move on to the next one, even though I know that is impossible at some points in this game. I just like to complete them as much as I possibly can before I move on, so yeah, you're kind of gonna have to deal with that from me for this entire Let's Play. Might not be what some of you guys do, but it's kind of what I do, and I'm gonna play the game how I kind of like to play it. Sorry. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, that's another way that you can sort of like sequence break the game. You really only skip going down a pipe, and I do want to talk about that because, I got some mixed responses in the comments regarding sequence breaking. Some of you guys were like, yeah, show off all the sequence breaking you can. Whereas other of you guys were like, no, please, play the game it's meant to be. I kind of want to see it, you know, in all its glory and stuff like that, and I totally get that. So, I think we're going to compromise a little bit about this. So, instead of showing off, like, the bigger glitches that sort of, like, break the game and stuff like that, I'll only show off, like, the minor sequence breaks that I know about, just so, for the most part, we still get to see the entire level. We can just go through it a little bit faster. Like, for instance, jumping over that fence, the only thing you skip is going down a pipe, so it really just saves time, and, you don't really miss out on anything. Oh, thank you. Now I can transform into a launch star. Just hop in and shake to go flying. Alright, we got it. I like how Mario's color, like, stopped flashing when we talked to the Luma. Kinda stinks, though, because our timer, like, for our invisibility was still running out as we were talking to him, so I was kinda hoping that, like, you know, we could keep it onto this cylinder planet, but whatever, not a big deal. I think there is another invincibility star here somewhere, so I'm gonna try and find that, because if we get it, there's something really fun that we can do. So yeah, there we go, let's grab this, and now, since we're invincible, we can run directly headfirst into these bonsai bills, I guess these ones are called, and if we break them open, of course, we'll get a ton of star bits, and like I said, star bits are pretty important, so you're gonna want to collect as many as you can, so I'm just gonna kind of farm off these guys for a little bit while I'm invincible, and then we'll continue on. And hey, look at that, this is exactly where I wanted to be, because we need to get inside this cylindrical planet, and now our perspective has changed to 2D, so things are a little bit different now. Let me try and grab all these star bits, and can I land on that platform? Nope, I can't. Well, looks like we need to go down here again then, because I need to land on that platform to actually progress, so hopefully I can get there this time. There we go. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, you know what? I actually probably should have landed on the larger one. Yep, because that guy's going to be a jerk and knock me off. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Let's try this again for the third time. And no, please. Can I land on there? Yes, perfect. Now, I'm going to attack you from above. Yeah, how do you like that, buddy? Didn't see that coming now, did ya? Anyways, let's just keep making our way to the other side of this cylinder, and the bonus room is actually down there. Not gonna bother riding this thing all the way around just to get it, because, like I said, it's only for a 1-up, and I really don't care. Let's get out of here, though, and head over to the next planet. This time, there's a little tiny bit of a puzzle. This one's really easy. Should seem very familiar if you've played Galaxy 1. Just step on all these panels to turn them yellow, and once you activate all of them, something new will open up. Now obviously, if you step on those panels more than once, they will go back to blue, so really you can only hit them once. And now, Mario Galaxy introducing another new mechanic to us, the mechanic of the Cosmic Clones. So these guys will mimic your exact movement, so pretty much you just want to always move forward and try not and backtrack, that way you don't run into any of the clones. And after you activate all the switches, the clones will disappear and turn into star bits. And of course now, we can get out of here, so let's go and see what else we can find. Oh man, I'm having so much fun right now. Like I said, guys, going from like planet to planet is one of my favorite things about this game. We're actually almost done with the mission. The star is right there, so we've just got to figure out a way to uncage it, if you will. And oh no, this bullet bill is right behind us, but thankfully we can just duck down here, and it's not going to hit us. I honestly probably could have kept going and would have been fine, but whatever. Rather be safe than sorry. Alright, so the key that we need to unlock that star is actually inside this giant piranha plant, so let's kill off all its little tiny friends first. And now what you want to do is get them to come close to you, and try and smack this weird plant thing right into its face, and it's gonna drop a key for us. And just like that, the star is free. So now we just gotta go and pick that bad boy up. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this bullet bill because I'm not really sure where it is, and I probably could have made it, but since the star is already there, no need to risk and try and get it a little bit faster. So let's just backflip and pick up our third star. And yes, that totally is returning from my Galaxy 1 LP. It's my favorite way to pick up stars, even though it's not that original. It's still really fun to do. But yes, there's our third star. So now that we have that, we can actually advance on the world map now and get past that square that we saw last time we completed up a level. But there we go. There are still other stars to collect too. Wish I could give you more help than just cheering from the sidelines. You know, a friend with another Wii remote can join up with you. Then one of my co-star Lumas can help out. They can help you take down enemies and get you some extra star bits. So if you want a partner, don't be shy about asking a friend to jump in. Well, thanks, Lubba, for reminding me that I have no friends to actually join me. Oh well, not a big deal, but I think that's a good place to end off this episode. So if you guys enjoyed this, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.